is like what we are discussed I mean the day before yesterday or before 2 days. So we discussed OTM architecture. We discussed like what is the modules. We discussed what is the item, package item, what is the commodities, what is the uh, itinerary. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Thanks, guys. So you guys are helped me to bring back the recap. So I mean, whenever we do recap, so if you recollect in your mind, so that will be good. Okay. So today we are going to cover the equipment management. So equipment management means what? So equipment management is nothing but the equipment, whatever we are using in our uh, shipment movements. Shipment movement means shipment is nothing but a goods. Okay, we call it goods. So for the shipment movement from one source to destination or one source to multiple destinations. So normally what we want a truck. So truck is nothing but we call in OTM as a equipment. Truck what we call in OTM we call equipment. So when truck is equipment, I would say rather than truck. So truck means you have to understand the definition first. So in truck means if I Google what is coming means, see you can see truck image. So people are saying truck image means they are saying the entire like the entire vehicle they are calling as a truck. Okay, I know what is truck, what is the thing. So but you guys have to understand what is the trailer. So you can see trailer is nothing but here. This is the trailer. This is the trailer. So then what is a truck? A truck is nothing but engine and the particular trailer we call as a truck. Okay. So that means a truck is nothing but equipment plus engine. Okay, this is just something like general terms, but normally in transportation term, what we call the truck is trailer plus power unit. This is also okay. This is also okay, but this is normally we call as a OTM terms, or we can call as a like regular transportation terms. Okay. I hope it's clear for you. Right. Yeah. So now this is trailer plus power unit, and like OTM, whatever we created, this master data, we don't have a trailer, a name called trailer. So instead of that, what we are trying to call equipment, and we don't have an engine. Engine instead of what we are calling in OTM, power unit. Clear?
Yeah.
Right. Whenever people say truck means, you have to consider this is like normally this particular whatever we have a power unit, some areas people call muffy. What they call? Muffy. I mean, again, a muffy means like, I would say it's a different purpose, but muffy looks like same again. You can see a same. This is also muffy, where they use whenever they have something like this kind of trailers and all these things, people use muffy. But this muffy, normally where they use muffy, they use in ports. Where they use ports. Okay, some people will call tugmaster. What is that? Again, this is also in ports. Why you need these information? Can I can stop with power unit. I can say something like equipment. I can stop the topic. But why I'm discussing all power, Muffy and Tugmaster and all this thing? When you are in India, you eat rice. When you are in like US, you eat burgers. Then I would say, but this is a lunch or dinner. The what food you eat, that is different. But finally, you saying lunch or dinner. Maybe my example exactly right or not, I don't know. But the food. If I take a food as an example, whatever you eat, it's different. But whether you have a lunch or not, that is important. Whether you have a dinner or not, that is important. But it is a kind of similar things. But you have to understand worldwide what are the terms they are going to use. So why we have to use these terms? So when you use this, what is this? Jargons. So customer will connect you. When you use your own things, customer will not connect you. So you should not tell to customer to understand OTM language or your Indian language or local language. You always has to use their own language. What they call, you have to understand. And this is the understanding of the project.
Okay.
See, purchase order, sales orders, invoice is all common terms. Okay, so 90% of the like places they'll follow the same. So normally, whenever if you go US, when you say when you ask bill is nothing but in US terms it's a check. Bill is their point of view check. So when you ask any shopkeeper after buying or something, like if you ask bill, what he will understand? You are asking a check to him. Check is what? It's a bank check you are asking. Then he will get confused. You ate food and you supposed to take a invoice, and why you asking my bank check? Okay. Now in US we call gas. Gas is nothing but I mean it's a petrol. See, they will go in India. What we say, we'll go to petrol bunk and we'll pour the oil, and they will say a gas station. See, no one is going to load the gas. Only they'll pour the petrol, but they call gas station. What you call petrol bunk. Example: there is a customer who already running a gas stations and he want to implement OTM. You always talk petrol bunks and he always talk gas stations. Then he will complain one day, your consultant is not understanding what we are talking.
Okay.
I think, Bhagavan, I should not explain this topic to you. I mean, you are like interactive with customers, Indian customers as well as foreign customers since you
Yes,
joined in
yes,
the job. But this is
yes.
what. But I'm repeatedly telling you have to use OTM jargons and business jargons.
Okay. Sure. Sure.
Okay, right, good. So now, what we are creating now, we are creating. So the topic is equipment. But before I started equipment topic, I'm discussing all these things to make you understand what is the equipment. So equipment is the OTM terminology, and like other terminologies, business jargons, I already explained. So now to create a equipment, first go shipment management. Under you will find the equipment management, and there you will find all equipment related setups. Okay. So now here
Okay.
you can see equipment type profile, type, group profile set, equipment capacity override, equipment group, combination of equipment group profile. Okay, I want to simplify all these four or five. Yeah, five. What is the five means? Equipment type. Okay, I will say equipment. Okay, and I will say equipment type. I'll say equipment group. I will say equipment group profile. Equipment group profile set. We have a concept called again equipment group profiles. Combination group profile set, equipment group capacity, equipment group profile, yeah, group profile set, equipment type, okay, combination equipment. Okay, so this is a major thing. Okay, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you explain what is this quickly? Equipment means what?
It's a truck. No.
Yeah, equipment type.
What? Equipment type. It's what type of truck? Like whether it is Maffei or uh,
Okay, so equipment. No, you have to quickly understand. So you have to tell quickly. So here, if you tell like equipment means what? I would say equipment is 20 feet truck. And same way, I have a 10 feet truck. These are all individuals. So here, all these 20 feet and 10 feet, I will not consider as a under equipment. So I have to say equipment means my equipment number is 1000421. This is what my equipment. And another equipment is 286412. What is this 286412? Then the 20 feet truck type, one of the equipment number is 1000421. A 10 feet truck, one of the equipment number is 286412. Are you following?
yes, yes, yes.
So equipment type is what? 20 feet is one equipment type, 10 feet is one equipment type. So under the 20 feet equipment type, I may have 200 equipments. When I say 200 equipments, see my starting equipment number is 1. Then what is the chances of 200 equipment number? My starting equipment number is 1. What is the 200 number 200 equipment number? Chances of 200 only, my 200 equipment number. Right or wrong? Hello?
Okay. Okay.
The first equipment number is 1. What is the 200th equipment number? See, if I increase 1 by 1, 200 is my 200 equipment number.
Okay.
See, if I give a serial number 1, obviously 200 is my 200th equipment number, right?
Yes.
Right.
Come.
If I give like 1000421, if I say increase 1 by 1, what is my 200th equipment number?
It is 1000621.
Yes. But I'm telling you the number. There is no such logic. Equipment only has to go like sequential number. But I'm telling you that.
Okay, that means equipment means it is a truck number, and equipment type means it comes under what is the truck type? It is 20 feet or 10 feet. And
Yes.
equipment group is,
Yeah.
it will consider there is a group of 20 feet trucks.
Okay, we'll not jump into equipment group. We'll go one by one. 20
Okay.
feet is the type. So 20 feet, under 20 feet, if I say equipment type, so here equipment group, what I will say, 20 feet iron equipments. This is the group number 1. And what is the chances of other group number? I will say 20 feet wooden equipment. This is the one group and this is the one group. Are you with me?
Yeah.
Right. So group profile. What is group profile? I would say iron equipment group profile. I will say iron equipment group profile. Here I will say again 20 feet. Not 20 feet I would say. Here I will not mention 20 feet. I will say only iron equipment group profile. When I say iron equipment group profile, under this I may have 20 feet equipment groups. I have 40 feet equipment groups. I have 60 feet equipment groups, but all are iron.
Okay.
Guys, I'm telling you very simple. I gave the 2,000 people public information. Public information. I told you to make 5 categories. I told you make 5 categories. So what is your survey? I am asking to you to do survey. So then first your job is income levels. Second is family size. And you say like third one is like religion. 4 is qualification. And 5 is I would say what I will say, okay, some caste example. Okay, if I ask 2,000 people information in 5 category means you should not come with a 6th category. You have to come adjust everything into the 5 categories only. So what you will do? This 2,000 people, first what you will do that you will create an income category. What is the below 5 lakh who is the having salary, and below 10 lakh who is having salary. These are all you will do that. The same manner equipment group also, equipment group profile also, equipment group profile set also, it's a similar. You're trying to create a groups. If you go in a car showroom and you want to buy a car, so he have a 20 models, and 20 models also it is a different variants, and different variants also seat capacities. These are all he gave the details. First thing what he will say, sir, what you looking? Are you looking at a sedan? Are you looking a hatchback? Are you looking something like SUV? Are you looking something XYZ? So first he will ask a group profile level. Okay, I would say group profile set level he will ask. Then when you mentioned I need a SUV, when you say SUV means, then he will talk about group profile. Sir, are you looking something like 10 lakh above SUV, or 20 lakh above SUV, or 30 lakh above SUV? This is what he will ask. When you say 20 lakh above SUV means, then he will start, sir, you want something like I would say you need a 8-seater SUV, or you need a 4-seater SUV, or you need a 5-seater SUV. This is what question he will ask. When you say 5-seater SUV, then he will say he is the multiple vendor of SUVs. Then he will start with, do you want Mahindra, and do you want like Maruti? Then he will ask. When you say Mahindra, then he will say that SUV 500 is okay for you. Then he will launch. Okay, my whiteboard usage is not that great like what you thinking. See, this is a kind of rough notes to you to connect my topic. Okay, don't consider this is the very helpful whiteboard for you. Okay. Okay. So now, then what you understand finally? So these are all information. So when I say equipment group profile set means, do not get confused. Okay. So now I'll go create a equipments.
So I was clear up to equipment group and profile.
Okay. Okay, no problem. I'll configure now, you will understand. See, theoretical definition, you may not connect, or you may connect quickly. But when we do practically, you will understand that. Okay. What is the equipment ID? I will say UQ 87243. And this equipment is equipment name. I will say this equipment type. This equipment type I'm creating on the fly. I'm saying this equipment 20 feet iron. Type is what? 20 feet iron box. This is what my type. Okay. I say finish. I will say WEQ. I will say this, and I will create here on the fly, and I will say here 20 feet wooden box. I would say wooden box. Wooden box means it's a container only. Okay, you can consider as a trailer only. I say equipment. Now I say finish. Okay, so now what we created, I created a equipment and I created a equipment type. So how many equipments I can create till? So I can create n number of equipments. I would say EQ, this one, I will say 6. And here I will say 20 feet. Iron box. How many I created? I created 2. Likewise, I can create n number of. So once this is created, So now I want to club this equipment group. So what I have to do? Under the equipment group, I have to create, here I will say 20 feet equipments. I would say equipment group. That means in this particular equipment group, my size is 1000 volume, and I'm saying my size is 1000 is weight. I will say 20 feet, right? 2 into 4, 2 into 4, 8. Okay, I will say 1 into 4, 4, and 4 5s are 20. Okay, sorry, 4 5s are 20. So this is what my equipment group. Okay, so this equipment group, what I will do, I will attach into the equipment type. See, I already created on the fly equipment group types. So here I will say, if I edit here, I did not attach the group. So here I am logically trying to link the equipment group profile, sorry, equipment group. So I will say 20 feet equipment group. That means this is comes under, these two equipment types will comes under the group of equipment group 20 feet. I did not say 20 feet like wooden equipment group, or I did not say 20 feet like iron equipment group. I said 20 feet equipment group. That means wooden equipment also will come here, and like iron equipment also will come here. Okay, Bhagwan, tell me, till now it's clear?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not able to hear you.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, so now I'm creating a equipment group profile. When I say equipment group profile, I'll say 20 feet truckload equipments. I will say truckload equipment EQG. I will say. Now it's clear, EQGP. So that means truckload equipments only. See that equipment, whatever I am discussing now, that equipment I may not going to use to a vessel transportation or anything. I will use always that equipment group in the only truckload. See here, I will say 20 feet equipment group. Save. And now this profile, instead of we call as a 20 feet equipment group profile, we will say truck equipment group profile, we will say. So when I say truckload equipment group profile, I can create a one more group called, I'm getting we are going to mute Bhagwan. Bhagwan, you joined into 2 accounts.
Wow.
You joined 2 accounts. You have to get off from one account. Okay, here I will say 40 feet equipment group. Okay, here I will say 2000 is my capacity and 2000 is my capacity. Okay, I did not link this equipment types or anything. Okay, just ignore. We created a one more group here. So here I save. That means this is a profile of equipment groups, and this profile contain 20 feet equipment group and 40 feet equipment group which travels on the road. This is the equipment group profile. So now I'm going to discuss equipment group profile set. So when I say set, I have to click new. Here you would say 40 feet. Here I will not say equipment. I will not say like anything like. Okay, I will say here truckload equipment profile, EQP EQPG profile set. See, profile set is nothing but it's a combination of equipment group profiles. You can add n number of equipment group profiles. So I will say truckload equipment group profile. See, on the fly also I'm just creating one more to make like more sense. I will say truck. I will say LTL. I will say LTL. LTL truck EQ GP group profile. Okay, here I'll attach a compatible. Here I will say on the fly I'm creating. Here I will say 10 feet EQ group. So I will say here my size is 100. I'm saving now. Finish. Okay, see here under the profile, I added a group profiles of 2 group profiles. Is it clear? Pradeep, to you.
Yeah, Abhiram, it is clear.
Okay, what about you? Bhagwan. Okay, you can say in like chat room also if you're following well. Okay, no problem. So now to prepare this, what is the like exercise you have to do? You have to prepare an Excel sheet. In the Excel
I
sheet,
didn't taken any note down of these setups. Anything.
okay. See, my point is the concept is clear or not?
So where I was stuck means
Even if
creating
I
the equipment types and equipment group, because my screen got stuck over there and I can't.
Okay. So, but conceptually, you understand or not?
A little bit here.
Okay, Bhagwan, it's a very simple. Okay, don't get confused. So first thing is you have to prepare Excel. What Excel you have to do? You have to open Excel.
Okay.
Here, once you open Excel, just write the calculations here. First thing is you say equipments. If you write Excel, you will come to know. You can write a equipment type. And you can say equipment group. Okay, here even I am telling you like very simple way, equipment group profile. Okay, equipment group profile set. Okay, this is what I'm trying to tell you. So here in this particular extra sheet, I'll say EQ Okay, this is my, I will say there is a 37, see 20 to 17 equipment IDs I gave. I would say 85. Okay. Now I would say these equipments 20 feet iron. I will say 20 feet wood, 40 feet iron, 35 feet iron. You understand, right? What is the 35 feet iron? What is the 45 feet? What
Yes,
is
yes.
the 20 feet? If you understand, and that is good. I will say these are the types. Okay, now I am telling you that it have a 2 out of this, and I say this is 4, and I say this one. I means iron, W means wood. I would say 26 feet iron. Here, I would say 30 feet. 30 feet O. O means open trailer. So 30 feet O means open trailer. Okay. Now here I'll say 40 feet open. I'm telling you very simple example. These are the equipment IDs. I would say types. This is the types I said. Okay.
Okay.
So now what I am trying to tell you, if I give this data to you, so I'm asking you to segregate. Okay. This data, whatever I give, I am asking to you to do a segregation. If you do the segregation, you will understand. There is no much logic here. Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Bhagwan, is clear?
Up to equipment group means it will come 20 feet wooden truck and 20 feet iron truck.
Okay.
Right? Right? That is
Yeah.
one group. And what about the equipment group profile?
See, guys, profile is nothing but a combination of groups.
Okay, that means 40 feet 40 feet iron and 20 feet iron and 10 feet iron is one group.
Yeah. A group profile set is nothing but combination of group profiles.
Okay.
Only thing you have to understand, we are making a combination. That's it. Equipment means single. Equipment type means we are doing a combination. Equipment group means combination of types. Equipment group profile means combination of groups. Equipment group profile set means combination of group profile. Here there is no rocket science. I'm telling you mass data I'm giving, and I'm trying to do a segregation with these 5 objects. That's it.
Okay.
So your okay is very low. Is it full okay or off okay?
Yeah, fine.
Okay,
Fine.
Bhagwan, what I'm trying to recommend you, do practice and prepare first Excel. When you take only 10 equipment details, you will not able to launch this fully. Take 500 or 2000 equipment numbers. Okay, that 2000
Okay.
numbers, create a multiple names, combinations and all. And that combinations, before you considering into equipment group profiles and all, first do a different combination, and that 200 equipment IDs, first create a Excel calculation, how I can sort with this particular entire 5 objects. That is what you have to decide. Once you decide that, you will launch the solution. That's it. But answer
Okay.
is, you are making a profiles, you are making a combination of equipments, you are making a combination of groups. That's it. There is no big difference here.
Okay. Yeah, fine.
Okay. That is what I said. My example, I started somewhere people's example. 2000 people, public information. I said 5 category: income, family, religion, qualification, caste. So when I gave this information, you have to prepare a data considering into these 5 parameters, how many people are coming under this particular category. See, income category I gave like 5 lakh 1 and 1 lakh 1. I said like 4 lakh also, it's a 1. So if I give like this category, you will, out of 2000 people, there will be 500 people for 5 lakh people, and there will be 1000 people for 10 lakh. This is the some group you will get. So likewise, family size, I said 3 size, 4 size, 5 size. Then all these 500 people, again you will see that what are the sizes. Then if 3 family, how many? Again you will get 896 members, and you will get 200 members. Rest of the people, 5 members family, you will get somewhere 904 people. Religion, Hindu. When I say Hindu, and there is a Muslim and Christian. Again, these 896 people, again, okay, it's not 896. Out of these 2000 people, again, these people will come 1000 people here and 2000 people, okay, 800 people here, and Christians are 200. So these groups you are making separate. So all these things, what you have to do, that you have to make as a public information in your Excel. Same way, when I give 2000 equipment information with the different sizes, I ask you to create a categories. So then you will, I'm not telling you exactly only you have to follow these 5 parameters in equipment. I mean, you can follow as many parameters, and you have to give a data to me. Okay, these are the, out of 2000 equipment, these are the sizes. You will come back. Clear?
Okay.
Okay,
Yep.
man. I will give you another example. Where you are using a cab services. The cab vendor will have a 4-seater car. He have a like 10-seater car. He have a 5-seater car. Likewise, he have a almost 200 cars. But whenever you call him and whenever you ask how many 5-seater cars you have, means he have a immediate data. He will tell you that this is the 5-seater, I have these many number. Then you will ask, all these 5-seaters are sedan or like SUVs. Then he will say that out of this 55-seater car, 40 are like hatchbacks and like 10 is a SUVs. How he will tell? Bhagwan, to you. How he will tell?
Because he will have a group of vehicles list.
Right. Forget about our equipment concept and all. As a car vendor, he should segregate the information. He should do a category. Same categories we are doing here. That's it.
Okay.
Again, very light.
Okay.
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 Not
Yeah.
full.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. Now I got. Yeah.
Great, man. After so much time, you landed with full. Okay. Okay. Good. No
I
problem.
made it with item categories, category set, and category group.
Yeah,
Product
obviously,
family.
that's what I'm telling here. I'm not telling hard and fast and rule. I'm telling you that I gave a mass data. You just give me the category wise and what are the equipments or what are the equipment group profile. It's just a segregation of your data. That's it. Other than that, there is no complex rule or complex calculation here. Okay. So what we covered? So we covered
Okay.
equipment group profile, equipment group
In
profile
equipment
set.
management, equipment type,
Yes.
equipment group profile also. we covered.
Yeah.
Under that, you define only 20 feet and
Yeah.
wooden
See, I
and
covered, you
item.
can see equipment I covered, equipment type I covered, equipment group profile I covered, and equipment group profile set I covered. Now I'm going to create equipment type profile. It's a one more option. All types you will create as a one combination. That's it. It will ask all equipment types. There is no complex things. Okay, I would say here wood uh, equipment types. I will say wood equipment type profile. Under the wood equipment type profile, what is the equipment type? I will say again here 20 feet with the door. Okay, I have to create. Sorry. I will say okay, it's already there. I will say wooden box. I will say 20 feet wooden wood open. This is what my equipment type. I'll say finish. So you can give sizes and all, but I'm just giving a name. Okay, inside the meaning of this purpose is not just to give a name. You have to give inside the details. What is the inside detail? You have to tell these are the things. What is the tear weight? What is the maximum gross weight, interior volume? This is what the purpose of this information. You may think only we can differentiate with the ID. ID is just a text to understand to you, but the logic is inside. The logic, what you have to do, you have to think, you have to write your interior weight, exterior weight. I mean, if it is required, maximum gross weight, maximum gross uh, like volume, all these things you have to differentiate. That is the purpose of this creation. It's not just a name. Okay. So here I say what we created, we call as a equipment type profile. So I'd say okay. Now click on home. Okay, home. Here equipment type profile is completed. So now what we have to do, there is an option called combination of equipment group. So what is combination of equipment group? So combination equipment group is nothing but it is similar of equipment group only. But let's see. See here, what we are telling, here I say equipment group is 20 feet iron group, iron equipment group. We already created this. Okay. Okay, already created iron EQ, EQG. Now, here it is asking a child. What is child? Child is nothing but we are creating a parent and child relation. So I will say description 20 feet child. So here child equipment group is nothing but whatever you just now you created, that only we will consider as a child. Just now we created, right, equipment group. See here, I will not call exactly child the same, but here under the child I will say 20 feet vessel EQGP. I mean to say, I will say vessel equipment GP. I will say finish. I say save, and I say another one is 20 feet air EQGP. EQGP is nothing but equipment. Okay, EQG. Oh, here I will say 2000 and I will say 2000. So finish. What I'm trying to do, I'm creating a combination. So combination of equipment groups. Let's say there is a name called combination equipment group manager. So Bhagwan and other guys, at this moment, this is just a configuration we are explaining. Where we will use exactly, we'll let you know. But consider this using this equipment group manager, there is a functionality you can create a child equipment groups. That is what you have to understand. Whenever you do a solution or something, if any requirement which comes parent and child kind of relation, so you have to use this one. Okay. Now I would say finish.
Okay.
So what we learned? We learned equipment equipment type, equipment group profile, equipment group, all these things we created. So what is this? Equipment capacity override. What is capacity override means? Normally, I'm asking a help from Bhagavan, or I'm asking a time for Bhagavan. I said like, Bhagavan, I need a 1 hour time. And whenever we appearing that 1 hour time, I will ask Bhagavan, can you extend your 5 minutes time? Then you say yes.
Yes.
Whenever if you are not possible, what you will say? You will say no. So that means you have a 5 minutes of I would say like extending time from your I would say time period. So equipment capacity override is nothing but how much capacity we can override. So that is the only thing. So I will say here I will say 20 feet. Instead of that, I will say AK 10% override. 10% override. So where I will apply my 10% override means you'll say I'll click here, new capacity override. From which equipment group I will apply this? Here I will apply whatever we created, right? Equipment group profile, feet equipment group profile. I will say transport mode whenever it's a truckload. If you want to apply to any service provider, specific service provider, you can tell. The reason in India, like local service providers, the lorry capacity is like only 10, I would say 10 feet. But if you talk with them, they know that they will give a police bribe and they can able to manage 11 feet also. Normally, it is 10 feet. But all the service providers or lorry drivers are not ready. Some genuine companies, they will say that will follow only government rules. Some people, they will say that. So if you have a specific service provider who ready to accept that, then you can give the service provider. Otherwise, if you're not giving service provider, means it will apply all service providers wherever this capacity override you assign. So if you give only one service provider, it will affect for only one service provider. If you are not giving any service provider, if you assign this capacity override in further configuration, wherever you assign, for all of them it will apply. So max weight, how much I can override? I would say I can add extra 100 lb, and maximum I can add 10 cubic feet. This is what I can override. Clear?
Okay.
So
Yeah.
where we will assign this equipment capacity override, it is a subject to our requirement. Okay, but this is a configuration. Bhagwan, bolo. Is it okay?
Yeah.
Finally, you are okay with equipment concept. So I'm recommending to you, whenever you do any OTM related things, don't go blindly to application. Write first all your inputs on the paper. Write all your inputs on the Excel. Just think first in the Excel side. Then you can launch with the configuration, so that what you're doing and what you are trying to achieve, you will decide from the Excel itself. Then you will reach to the application.
Okay.
If you're not following in Excel, what will happen? As I mentioned last time, I mentioned package item, packaging unit, transport handling unit. These are also again a mathematical calculation. And when you are not writing something in the paper, if you go directly in application, you will confuse after creating 2 or 4 objects. So what you're doing, you don't know. Normally, if you're a senior, that is different. If you're a non-senior, if I have to write in the paper first what you are trying to achieve, you have to imagine your business flow. My item is this size. My package item could be this size. My transport handling is this size. My equipment capable of this many items or a package item. You have to write a calculation in Excel, and you have to get results first in the Excel. Then you have to configure in the OTM. If you're not getting a results in Excel and you are not able to get the mathematics in the paper, when you do in OTM will not create a scenario what you are expecting. One.
Okay. Yeah, I got it.
Why we have to do? That is again I'm asking you.
Hello.
Why I'm asking this?
I can't hear you. Every time it is breaking.
My question is, why we have to do in Excel calculation?
Okay, because see what we are going to define in the system. First of all, we need to have a skeleton. Like we have to prepare a skeleton, and then we follow. If we follow that kind of skeleton, then it will be a perfect setup part and perfect execution in the system. So if not, we can't see blindly. We have an idea in our mind. We can't apply straight away in the onto the system.
Exactly. It's a best practice. So it's there in your mind. Maybe in your mind, whatever it is there, sometimes you will get confused when you are applying into application. It's a human tendency. There is nothing wrong. But when you have Excel, what you will do that? You will cross check every time what you did right or wrong.
Yes.
And whenever you're talking with me also in future,
Yeah.
you will explain that Excel and you will tell that this is what I'm trying to achieve. so that I will review your Excel and I will check your application whether you are in the right direction or not.
Correct. Yes.
See, as you are a consultant, I should not explain about this Excel calculations, all preparations and all. Without preparation, if you go into application and there will be a confusion. If you do by your own, it's okay. Again, if you do by your own also after 1 week or something, and you will forget that what you did. Okay, right. So
Like if I'm defining, whenever I'm defining the items into the system, I will categorize them. Then only I will go into the system.
right. You came to the right SCM inputs, SCM consultant. The way SCM consultant do that. So that is what I'm telling now also. Okay.
Okay.
So we are going to close the session. So we covered all equipment related topics here as an individual master data.
Okay. Yeah. Tomorrow also same time, or we gonna meet in the evening?
Not evening, same time only. So I have other.
Because tomorrow is a Shivaratri, so
I think today is the Shivaratri, right?
yeah, today that means that today is Shivaratri. Tomorrow morning, I don't know whether I will be slept like that.
Okay, so guys, see, normally we don't conduct like weekend classes. So if you
Yeah.
guys are like busy with your personal works, so we'll skip the
No,
weekend classes.
no, we have to because we will close it. We will have additional time.
No, that is what
So
it's. See, times are not something like I can't expect. Like I can't accept to flexible evening, morning. It is not possible. So what
okay
I'm
then.
trying to tell you,
Okay, morning only.
in morning only, there will be a half an hour, 1 hour slight difference. We can do that. But changing our schedule means you don't know what kind of activities I do that. I'll get stuck. I can't give wrong promises. That's what I'm telling. Okay.
Okay, then morning only we will.
Yeah,
After
so if
meeting.
we have something personal things, I'm okay, and we can will not conduct a weekend class. So if you guys are all okay to learn these things quickly and to get into jobs, so we'll conduct the weekend classes.
Yeah, that's what I want to learn
See,
quickly.
1 or 2 days, for some reasons, exceptions are accepted. And if you tell like, I mean, not only you, anybody is telling like more exceptions, if they tell like so many things, it's not possible to handle everything. Okay.
Yeah, fine. No worries.
Okay, Bhagwan. So
Uh,
yeah, go ahead.
Is it recording or not? Here I can see the. Okay.
It's not
So
recording.
if it is, we are fine.
Okay.
It is. You can see that here. Okay.
Yeah, it's not recording. I know that what you are saying that, but it's not recording. Okay. That is what I always tell. Do whatever questions here in the class. Ask questions, get clarified, get subject. Forget about the recordings and all these things. Okay.
Okay.
I appreciate your, I would say, active participation, asking questions, all these things. So this is the way, like, you get that. If I feel that something I can skip and all, then you can worry about that. I'm explaining like whatever questions you're asking, right? Let's getting into as a real conversation of the topics. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Fine, Abra.
So yeah. Bye bye.